Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 2 de Syberia 2. Para Bá não ficar triste, eu vou dizer, como tudo no mundo tem uma ligação, vídeo 2 de Syberia 2. No final do primeiro jogo, Hans, Kate Walker e Oscar tomaram o rumo norte em busca de Syberia, a lendária ilha dos Yukol, em que existiriam mamutes ainda vivos. Mas já na primeira parada para dar corda no trem, o Hans caiu seriamente doente, com febre alta e delírios. A única esperança de ajuda é no mosteiro, em que o grande patriarca teria o dom da cura. Kate Walker já fez os preparativos e agora irá para o santuário. Mas antes, melhor ver se há algo ainda para conversar com o Oscar e com o coronel do armazém. Primeiro Oscar. Mais urgente.
Oscar?
Are you still here, Kate Walker? Mr. Vorarlberg needs you terribly. Please do not procrastinate.
Oscar, is this the first time that Mr. Vorarlberg has had an illness like this?
I don't know Mr. Vorarlberg any more than you do, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton after all, a machine born of creative genius. The feeling of concern I feel for my creator at this precise moment is merely the result of a wheelwork combination designed to produce just this effect.
I don't like it when you talk like that, Oscar. If we go now, Oscar, we're sure to find someone who can help us on the way.
Nothing of the sort, Kate Walker. The rest of our journey is long and perilous. What will we do if we encounter no help along the way?
I guess you're right.
Ela falou como se ainda não tivesse decidido ir no mosteiro.
Oscar, I know where to get help for Mr. Vorarlberg.
Where, Kate Walker?
At the monastery, up there, at the top of that rocky crag.
So, Kate Walker, what are you waiting for? Why are you still here?
Oscar,
We have already wasted enough time, Kate Walker. I will tend to Mr. Vorarlberg during your absence.
I'm going to the monastery to seek help, Oscar.
Oh, please, Kate Walker, do be quick.
Oscar, I admit that gloomy monastery does give me the creeps. Do you think you could go with me? I'd feel much better.
And Mr. Vorarlberg, who will take care of him? Did you think of that, Kate Walker?
Yeah, of course. See you later, Oscar. Right. I'm going to look for help.
Yes, do hurry up, Kate Walker.
Senhor do armazém, pode dizer alguma coisa para me acalmar?
Right now, I'm ready to take on the frozen north.
Why, it suits you like a dream, Miss Walker. You're a beautiful little snow fairy.
Conquistador.
Our route is still long and my friend is suffering. I don't know what to do.
Syberia is hellish cold at this time of year, Miss Walker. And journeys take an age. Your friend isn't in the prime of youth anymore.
Thanks for all your help, Colonel.
The pleasure is all mine, Miss Walker.
Ninguém ajudou muito, mas pelo menos o Oscar está avisado que eu estou indo para o mosteiro. Por que não? Manda o elevador aqui. Pena que eu me desfiz da bomba. Do doidão. Fantasma da ópera.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir?
Blessed art thou, my sister. What can I do for you?
My name is Kate Walker, and my train is currently at the station in Romansburg.
Oh, Romansburg. Pretty town, but not the kind of town for pretty strangers. Pretty solitary strangers.
I don't intend to hang around long, brother. I'm traveling with an old man, Hans Vorarlberg, and...
Vorarlberg? Did you say Vorarlberg, my sister?
You know him?
No, but I know someone else. Can you hear? It is the sweet song of the Merula alba. If only I could catch a glimpse, such a rare, pretty bird. Few are they who say in truth they have spied her beauty. It is probably seeking some other Merula alba.
My friend is very ill, you know.
It is God's will! God's will! What can I do, my sister? What can I do?
Maybe you could visit him at his bedside.
Never, my sister, never. I would incur the wrath of our Lord and Patriarch.
I'm looking for someone with a medical background, someone who can tend to the sick.
Our Patriarch is a remarkable doctor, my sister. He cures bodies as well as souls.
You couldn't help me, could you, please?
I am but a simple monk. You have to go see our Patriarch yonder, in the monastery.
Mas não me deixam subir.
You say that I could find someone to help me, up there at the monastery.
Yes, at the monastery, oh yes.
I rang at the monastery, but there was no reply. Maybe they don't want to let me in. Can you tell me, is there another way in?
There is no other way, my sister.
Why won't they let me into the monastery?
Dura lex, sed lex.
A
I'm
lei
sorry?
é dura, mas é
The
lei.
law is hard, but it is the law.
Ela é
my
advogada,
sister.
ela devia saber.
What law?
I don't like questions, my sister. The law is the law is the law.
Verdade que na Grã-Bretanha ou nos Estados Unidos a base do direito deles não é o direito romano. Mas algumas expressões consagradas do direito romano eles deveriam saber. Dura lex, sed lex.
I must absolutely find a doctor for my friend.
I just do the laundry, my sister, that is all. Down here, there are some doctors, and others do the laundry. You are going to make me late.
Tá mais interessado no pássaro Marula alba.
Do you hear? It is the Merula alba.
Merula
again.
alba.
Why won't you help me?
I must finish my chores before evensong, my sister.
You live in the monastery, I suppose.
That is right, my sister.
Are there many of you up there?
A few old monks. Few are those who heed the calling in this age.
Tell me, what have we got to do to get into the monastery?
You must pull the rope that rings the bell, my sister, but not too hard, or you will scare the birds. Don't scare them. A monk will show you in.
Thank you. I rang the bell, but the monk at the door doesn't seem to want to show me in.
There are rules. Rules and traditions to respect here. Respect.
What rules? What traditions?
That some people are less worthy than others.
Okay, so how does that monk up there make an opinion about my worthiness by just looking at me?
It is not a question to ask, my sister.
É a lei, lei, lei.
You're telling me that I'm not worthy to enter your monastery?
I didn't say. No, I just wash dirty laundry, that's all.
Yes, you did say that. You implied I wasn't worthy.
Femina inconcessus.
I don't understand Latin.
Latin, like the birds. Erythacus rubecula, picus viridis, merula alba.
Ela não sabe latim, deveria saber um pouco de latim, mas ela é advogada, ela sabe interrogar, tem que arrancar dele a verdade.
You speak Latin, then?
Oh, monk's Latin, pigeon Latin.
You seem to know the Latin names of birds.
Pretty birds, pretty birds.
Picus viridis?
Woodpecker.
How about Erythacus rubecula?
Robin redbreast.
And merula alba?
White raven, my sister.
Femina inconcessus?
Women. Forbidden. No.
Eu não falei isso.
I get it. Because I'm a woman, I'm forbidden access to the monastery. Now I understand.
That's the rule, sister. I can't change the rules.
Of course, brother. Women are the source of all sin. Isn't that so?
Vão tomar um processo por discriminação agora.
What is a merula alba?
A rare bird. It can never be seen, as it is as white as snow. They say that when a man sees it, his mind clears, and his intelligence grows and grows.
There seem to be a lot of birds around here.
Yes, yes, but the only one that interests me is the merula alba.
I'm going now. I'll be back soon.
What?
Ele é um monge da lavanderia. Ela não pode entrar como mulher, vai ter que conseguir um hábito de monge. Então vai ter que afastá-lo daí. Para afastá-lo daí, o único interesse dele é o merula alba. Vamos ver se no armazém eles têm alguma coisa para atrair merula alba. Algum dispositivo de caça, alguma armadilha. Merula alba.
Colonel?
Ah, Miss Walker.
Colonel, you don't have one of those whistles for making bird noises among your many treasures here, do you?
A bird call. Why, I sell them by the truckload during the hunting season. I've got a whole collection of them. I think I've got just what you need somewhere. Aha!
Isca dourada. Isca prateada.
Thanks for all your help, Colonel.
Isca
The
negra.
pleasure is all mine, Miss Walker.
Merula alba é o prateado, né? É, alba, claro. Então deve ser a isca. Isca, né? Apito. Prateado. Malca!
You hear? Can you hear? The Merula Alba. It is calling to me. Calling to me.
Não é um roubo, é um empréstimo. Duas roupas novas no mesmo dia. Mas ele vai perceber, tá linda do mesmo jeito. Assim. Lá de cima não, mas quando chegar perto... Fogão aqui? Fogão. Caixa de fósforos. Nem vou mexer em nada para não chamar a atenção do sujeito ali. Irmão sujeito. Por que eu vim aqui se não tem nada? Hawaii. O adubo. Como tudo no mundo tem uma ligação. E a gente algum dia foi no Hawaii e foi assistir o nascer do sol na montanha mais gelada da face da Terra. Tinha que ter Hawaii na Sibéria também. É aqui que a senhora tem que ir.
Hello? Anybody there? Excuse me.
What? A woman? Women are expressly prohibited. What the devil are you doing here, woman?
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from New York. Excuse me, but I absolutely must speak to you, and your monks wouldn't let me in.
Miss Walker, your female presence in this dwelling of monastic retreat is unwelcome. It is very troubling. Please leave quickly.
Please forgive my slightly cavalier methods to get to see you, Father, but my cause is just, I assure you.
I have no need of assurance, my girl. Remember, you are here beneath the gaze of the Almighty.
I have a friend who is really sick. In the village, I was told that...
We must all brave the ordeals the Lord sends us, my child.
My friend is named Hans Vorarlberg. He has devoted his life to making fantastic mechanical machines. His automatons soothed the harsh daily labor of the people of his day, and amused them, entertained them. He's a genius inventor, you know.
An inventor, you say? The inspiration of such people is often cowed to humility before the marvels of God's own creation.
I have come to ask the assistance of the priest healer in the monastery. My friend is very unwell, and very old.
Sometimes a body weary of life refuses treatment. That is why we here tend to the soul. From what ailment is your friend suffering?
A high fever. It started with a kind of fit. He fell...
Sometimes we have to just accept the inevitable, my child, and resign ourselves to the call of time.
You don't understand. Maybe Hans is old and frail, but he has but one desire, to continue his journey.
We have to learn how to meet our fate, my child. This is God's will.
My friend needs treatment. You are the only one for miles around who can give him the care he needs.
I need a sign from the Almighty, or else I can do nothing for your friend. I am sorry, Miss Walker.
I really need your help, Father. You're our only hope.
My girl, I attend only to extreme cases, grave illness, and madness.
But this is an extreme case, Father.
There is a rule, Miss Walker. You must respect it. Bring me the imprint of your friend's suffering.
Eu já trouxe essa plotagem.
I know what you were telling me. I brought the shroud.
Show me, my child. Right. We will go search for your friend.
It's our man. He's got something.
Canton? I can barely hear you.
Mr. Martin.
What news have you got?
I talked to the hotel guys, Mr. Martin. She checked out of Arrowbad last week. Headed off with Hans Vorarlberg.
How is she?
Seems her health is fine, Mr. Martin, but,
What?
her behavior seems...
Don't beat about the bush, Canton, please.
Look, Mr. Martin, it's like this. I'm afraid that Miss Walker has been acting, how do you say, differently.
Did you sleep well, my child?
Yes, thank you. How is Hans?
Alas, you brought him to us so late, my child. I fear we cannot do much. We are going to concentrate on tending to his soul.
What? What did you say?
The man is worn and old. His final hour is upon him.
But that's impossible.
Your friend is dying. You must believe me, my child.
Que homem santo é o senhor.
Please take care of Hans, Father, please.
Torment yourself no longer, my girl. I will tend to the poor soul.
Can I see him?
No, I do not advise it. Deranged minds are often too addled by evil. and you could become contaminated by its sly malevolence.
Look, contagion doesn't bother me. I've got to talk with him, you understand?
The rules, Miss Walker. Remember the rules. No one talks to the sick.
I just can't abandon Hans like that. I must see him immediately, you hear?
Okay. So be it. Your friend is in the last chamber at the end of the corridor. I beseech thee, my girl, pay no heed to the imprecations of a sick, delirious, dying man. I will wait for you in the chapel when everything is over. For the formalities, you understand.
Para o enterro. Para o funeral. Cerimônias fúnebres.
Hans? Hans, can you hear me?
Kate, where are we?
Don't you worry. You're in very good hands. We cannot carry on our journey in these conditions, Hans. You are ill. You have to be cared for.
I must go, Kate Walker.
I said I'd keep you company until we reach Syberia. I brought you here to be treated.
We don't have the time, Kate. We've got to go to Syberia, Kate Walker.
Calm down, Hans, please.
No.
Hans, we're at the monastery. Do you remember?
In Valadilen, it is 7:15 p.m. Father is always punctual. He never stays at home. He always goes to the factory. He locks himself in his office and...
No, Hans. Valadilen is where you were born. Here we're in Romansburg. Valadilen is miles away. We're going to take care of you.
Alexei. Find Alexei Tukyanov.
Alexei Tukyanov?
Alexei. He has lived with the Yukols. He can cure me.
O falador já tá lá. Fofoqueiro.
Who is Alexei?
An old monk. A friend. He knows about Yukol medicine.
Why do you want me to find this monk, Alexei?
Alexei, he can treat me.
Hans, do try to be reasonable. Nobody here can treat you better than the old patriarch.
Alexei knows Yukol medicine. The old patriarch is an ass.
So you really think this monk can cure you?
Alexei can cure like the shaman. Shaman are the right doctors for me.
It seems you rate the Yukols for their medicine.
Yukol shaman medicine is very strong.
Hans, all that shaman malarkey is nonsense. You know that.
The Yukols know a lot of things, Kate Walker. A lot of things.
I'll be back soon.
Okay, Kate.
Disfarça e faz alguma coisa. O senhor conhece o Alexei?
You like to eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop? No, I clean and clean, that's all.
I've just spoken to Hans.
And what news do you bring, my sister?
He spoke to me of one of your brothers, named Alexei.
Ah, tempus edax rerum. Brother Alexei is not of this world, my sister.
So you don't know this Alexei, do you?
No. Omnis homo mendax.
Come on, you must know where Alexei is.
Mors ultima ratio.
E o resto dos assuntos, ele foi embora. Uma carta e um medalhão, uma coisa. Mas não deu para ler, além de não estar traduzido. Sister, Alexei was a man of God and my friend. He lived away from the monastery for many years, among the strange you call people and their stories of the great mammoths of old that were divine to them. I am no wise monk, far from it, but I have prayed to God long enough to understand that he takes many different forms in the imaginations of men. This might help you. The key is in the light of the mammoth's eye. A chave está na luz dos olhos do mamute. É uma lente de mamute. O que eu pego aqui? Balde? Não, escova. Ah, tem o escovão, escovinha, escoveta. E agora a escova também. Tá quase com a família completa aí. E agora, tem algo diferente no carrinho? Tem. É legal, né? Porque as coisas vão se modificando. Uma tesoura de jardinagem que não estava no carrinho antes, agora está. Eu vou voltar a discutir com o patriarca. Vou lá na praça do patriarca.
Hello, Father.
Hello, my child.
You really can't do anything for Hans?
His destiny is not in mortal hands. We must pray, dear girl. Pray for his redemption.
But Hans has no reason to repent.
His fever-driven outpourings are not those of a holy man. Oh, far from it.
Hans Vorarlberg is not a sinner.
The pagan fantasies with which he sullies the air in his delirium are those of a heretic. Pray, female, pray to save your friend from the sizzling fires of hell.
You're a total crackpot. You're a fanatic. I will talk to Hans. You hear? I talked to Hans.
Yes.
He seems better.
It is but an illusion, my girl. His mortality is teetering on the brink. I know about these things.
He told me about a monk who could help him.
And what monk might that be, Miss Walker?
A monk who has spent long years with the Yukols, that mysterious tribe from the far north.
Your friend is clearly very sick, my poor child.
Father, do you know a man named Alexei Tukianov?
He was a heretic and charlatan. He is not worth the breath, my girl.
It seems Hans Vorarlberg considers him highly.
Your friend must have lost his marbles.
But could I just meet the man anyway?
No. Alexei Tukianov has left us. A long time ago, Miss Walker.
Excuse my insistence, Father, but where might I be able to find Alexei Tukianov? It's very important.
Alexei Tukianov is dead, my girl. May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace!
We absolutely must continue our journey. We must.
Don't even think about it, child. Mr. Vorarlberg is in no fit state.
Hans Vorarlberg is going to see his dream come true. You hear me?
Wretched girl. His dreams are almost at an end and there is nothing you can do.
Ela foi procurar ajuda, mas ela que quer decidir o que pode e o que não pode fazer pela saúde dele.
Hans often told me about the mysterious people of the far north, the Yukels.
They are degenerate heathen savages that worship idols and false gods and resist the redemption of the Lord.
Hans lived among them for a long time. They're like a second family to him.
Please, dear girl, do not let yourself succumb to the quaint temptations of those pagans. Their only ambition is to wallow in their so-called primitive paradise, and all its lechery and bestiality. Remember that those who live far from God doom themselves to eternal chastisement.
Okay, I think I've heard all I need. I'm off.
Go, my child, but weigh the consequences of your actions well.
Sente no canto virada para a parede e pense nas suas consequências aí. O que tem para olhar aqui?
This is really amazing.
Que trabalho incrível. E eu vou usar o que? Dona Escova? Tia Jussara? É um trabalho incrível. E ela vai escovar para tirar a tinta, de certo.
Some kind of...
Uma espécie de símbolo. Uma cruz com uma bola branca em cima e duas do lado abaixo do braço da cruz dos dois lados. Gravou isso, Bah? Em algum momento vai precisar. E aqui?
Nothing I can do.
Nada a fazer, está trancado. Tem que conseguir a chave então para essa salinha de tocar o sino ali. Sacristia. Vamos lá no jardim. Jardim nada, o cemitério. Alex Tukoyov, não precisa nem tirar essas folhagens para ver isso. Até porque a gente já sabe que ela está procurando por ele, né? Alexei Tukoyov, 1895-1996. Mas por que ela precisava achar esse túmulo? Ah, para pegar alguma coisa aqui. O que ela pegou? Ervas e amoras. Buraco no muro.
It's kind of steep. It's kind of steep.
É difícil, mas com um trenó dá para deslizar lá para baixo. Ela vai colocar o velhinho quase morto num trenó, como se fosse as Olimpíadas de Inverno.
This casket gives me the creep.
E o trenó vai ser o caixão de defunto ainda, vai acompanhado.
Whiling away those celibate hours.
Bem, o caminho da fuga já tem, agora tem que curar o ranço. E ver aonde que vai usar o olho de mamute e o... Nós fomos aqui já? Essa é a capela do patriarca? Ah, não. Ah, ela entra por uma parte superior. Ela tem que descer aqui para ter acesso aqui embaixo. Que coisa. Essa visão de cima é horrível. E a cruz está desenhada aqui no chão. Então eu tenho que dar um jeito de acender essas velas aqui. O que ela pega aqui? Um acendedor. Olha lá, a cruz. É essa daqui que é a de cima ou é essa daqui? Que seria o ponto logo acima da cruz. E agora, essa daqui ou é essa daqui? Um, dois, três. Um, dois, três. E é difícil essa perspectiva também. Deu certo. Então vai ter que pôr o olho do mamute nesse lugar ali. Agora eu tenho que ir na luz ali onde está o olho do mamute. Aqui. Alexei Tukianov. Notas e desenhos do norte gelado. Ah, não traduziram nada aqui, sinto muito. Quem entende inglês e quiser saber o que estava escrito, depois pausa o vídeo e lê. O Yuki, nós já vimos um desses lá na jaula. O urso siberiano. Fuyuki. Que fala dos Alpes franceses. Valadilene. Xamã Yukol. Transformado. Em transe. Pena que traduziram tudo e as coisas que mais vão dar dica para prosseguir o jogo não traduziram. A enciclopédia Yukol. Que aqui ensina inclusive a fazer o remédio aqui. Uma vela com... acho que com aquelas ervas que ela pegou na sepultura. A lenda de Syberia. Não, Bar, não precisa traduzir. Até porque deve ter, né? Alguém já deve ter feito isso na internet. Textos do livro Yukol, né? Syberia 2. Eu vou traduzir pelo menos o final aqui. Alexei Tukianov. Relíquia e Yukol. Ali é que vai colocar a vela, então. Então acho que lá não era uma cozinha de comida, uma cozinha não, lugar de fazer velas ali junto do sino. Então lá já deve ter a cera, né? Mas ela não tem pavio para vela?
I need something else to activate.
É, pavio. Ah, essa vassoura aqui que eles dizem. Pegou? Não, não pegou nada. Ou pegou e foi automaticamente para lá, porque agora não dá mais ação, né? Vela de amoreira. E todo esse segredo de fazer essa vela para curar estava naquelas anotações não traduzidas. Então até justifica que eu não saiba fazer. Não sabia o que fazer. Aqui ela vai pôr a vela, né? Na relíquia e o copo. Fósforo.
How's it going?
Kate, okay. Yes. What am I doing here?
It's a long story.
Are we going yet?
Can you walk?
I'd like to, but...
Don't move, Hans. I'm going to find a way to get us out of here.
Eu já tenho meio de sair daqui, só falta tirar o monge que está lá no cemitério. E para tirá-lo é que eu vou ter que tocar o sino. Mas para tocar o sino eu preciso a chave da sacristia. Se o patriarca não estiver lá, ou estiver no banheiro, eu posso procurar a chave. Tá aberto. Chave enfeitada. Pequena chave enfeitada. Era para posicionar. Vamos lá, aproveitando que você não morreu ainda, vamos dar um outro jeito.
What, Kate Walker?
Let's go.
Yes, Kate Walker. We must be quick.
No! Do not go! No! You must stay! Stop them!
That was some ride, huh?
Yes, it was real fun, Kate Walker.
Então hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.